By July 6, 2019, the FTC should set rates for electricity supply from renewable energy sources for systems up to 1 megawatt using feed-in tariffs, but will not be constrained by this methodology for setting the pricing for systems over 1 megawatt. All commissioned systems of 500 kilowatts or less and the licenses issued for these systems as of July 6, 2019 should be ring-fenced at the current rates for 20 years. A capacity limit of 10 additional megawatts for new systems installed and licenses awarded for systems of 500 kilowatts or less should be approved by the Minister of Energy and Water Resources, subject to consultation with the Barbados Light and Power Company for this interim period up to July 6, 2019. It is expected that the above decisions will provide the degree of comfort and confidence to investors by eliminating uncertainty as it relates to pricing and aid in the rapid recovery of this sector. Now, in English. Because the current rates for the feed-in tariffs were temporary, people found it difficult to get loans based on temporary rates. Nobody wants to lend on an uncertainty, especially when your pricing could be subject to change. So I may lend you, the bank, may lend you money expecting you to get a certain return. And a couple years down the line, or maybe a year down the line, that return drastically falls. So that uncertainty actually resulted in much higher interest rates by the banks in order to protect their investment. So it became difficult for potential investors to get the funding and financing they needed to push RE systems. By fixing the existing rates for 20 years, we've protected those who took the risk in the early days to invest, and we also expect that that is going to spark those who have been waiting and hoping, so that between now and July 6 this year, we expect to see a plethora of license applications for people willing to take advantage of this rate that is fixed now for 20 years, the certainty that we've brought into it. We also accept that this is based on the information that we currently have. We've deemed it necessary to do a new study and to find out what the appropriate rate should be. So as not to flood the grid entirely, we've capped the licenses that will benefit from this to 10 megawatts, and you have to have been approved for your license before the 6th of July. Now, this is a good thing. A lot of the investors have been complaining. You've heard the Williamses complaining, you've heard everybody complaining that because we had no fixed price and nothing that was bankable that they could take to the bank as a certainty, that it became very, very difficult to actually grow this sector. For us to get to the 100% renewable energy target by 2030, our sector can't grow incrementally. We require nothing less than a tectonic shift to get there. It has to be a radical transformation. So this is our good faith gesture to people. We're giving you a bounty between now and July 6. Take advantage of it. Let us get 10 megawatts, 10 new megawatts on the grid, and then let us look at what the proper mix for Barbados is going to be past that.